Yo, what's up? It's True Justice Fighter 1 up here again, coming to you, bringing you another Let's Play of The Last of Us. And yeah, as I've said before on this channel, this has got to be my second Let's Play, so I'm totally excited for it. I want to get into it while at the same time, you know, express myself and all my points of views on the gaming industry and life and all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it. Press any button, don't mind if I do. Alright, so we're gonna continue where we left off, and I think I'm gonna load game instead of picking continue. So just gonna load up a game here. Alright, so yeah, today I'm gonna be ranting about fake gamer girls. Now, yeah, that's actually a thing now, but it's like, I know on YouTube there are a lot of females that are into gaming now, and it's like, you know, you can cut them some slack because at the end of the day, they're just females. You know, I don't mean that as like in a feminist way or anything, but they're females and they play video games, you know. But what surprises me is that there is a huge number of them nowadays. So it's like they almost like number to dudes who play games, like 50-50, you know. But yeah, never mind that. I'm also going to say, oh yeah, this is the part we left off at, where Joel is he has his daughter. Oh shit, I don't think that ever happened the first time I played this. I don't even know how to run right now.
No.
But yeah, this is the remastered version. I played the PS3 version. So yeah, let's get out of here. But yeah, like I mean, as for fake gamer girls, I can't really say, but I can't tolerate when a guy comes out, you know, as like a fake when it comes to gaming. And I know some people that might be like that. You know, I've been gaming for most of my life. You know, ever since I was a kid. I had NES, and Sega Genesis, even a PS1. I got a PS1 though. Like they were all hand-me-down consoles. You know. So like from cousins, from like relatives, you know, all of my old consoles, like the 8-bit consoles, we're from old relatives, you know, like NES. I remember playing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles beat 'em up. I remember having a picture. Oh god, Joel got bitten there. I was not expecting that, but yeah, I remember there was a picture I saw with me and my cousin actually playing that game.
Go!
And I remember one of my first gaming memories was actually, I mean, I came from a poor country where like video games aren't like a standard. Oh, he got popped. Anyways, video games aren't a standard, you know, as they are here in the United States. And but I made the most of it. You know, I had really good friends. You know, like 80s and 90s kids can relate, because you know, when back in the day, you know, everybody was chill, everyone would hang out in the block, you know, the neighborhood. I had neighbors who happened to be like, they were pretty, they had money, you know, and they would have like the latest game consoles, like Super Nintendo, N64, all of that. So most of my gaming was with them, you know. I remember, and the thing about it, like getting into the fake, there we go again, Joel got bit again, but getting into the fake gamer girl thing, one of my good friends, there were actually two of them, and it was a boy and a girl. They were brother and sister, and the girl could game. She would game all the time with the dude, and she played co-op games. Like I remember one of the Donkey Kong Country games on Super Nintendo. Like it was, yeah, they would play that together. And they would like just blast through it. You know? Yeah, so she can game, and God, I just keep getting bitten here with Joel. But yeah, man, I mean, there are girls that game, you know, I can't say that there isn't, but for my earliest memories, as far as gaming is concerned, alright, I gotta figure out a way how to do this. Yeah, you know, I remember playing, it was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing, one of my earliest gaming memories on NES. And
We're almost there.
yeah, I remember this part where it was like, because back then my parents wouldn't want the game. They were afraid that I might break the TV or something with the video game, because we only had like one television. So if it wasn't that, it was either that or it might get into my studies and I can't do well in school and stuff. So I would sneak, like when I played video games, I would sneak hooking up my systems up. So I sneaked hooking up my NES and I was playing one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game on there. And there was like a part where you had to surf and whatnot. And yeah, that was... But yeah, I remember having like that and Jaws on NES and stuff like that. I can't remember if I had, because I'm a 90s kid, you know. I can't remember having like Mario, the original Mario on NES. But yeah, I remember Jaws and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And yeah, on Genesis, I remember having, my uncle gave me that actually, because he had no need for it, so he just gave it to me. I had like Sonic and, you know, stuff like Sonic, Golden Axe, Echo the Dolphin, what else? Toe Jam and Earl and stuff like that. And then PS1 I got like well after PS2 was out, but you know, most of that was all like sports games and stuff on it. I think my cousin probably gave me that. I mean, I can't remember, but
come on, baby.
Yeah, I didn't really get into gaming hardcore until like PS2 era, you know.
Sarah.
And yeah, this is again to like, you know, address like the criticisms of like fake gamer girls and stuff like that. Like, you know, if you can have a thorough history of gaming, I'm cool with that, but you know, most girls, they probably never, I'm not saying that they didn't, but you know, the ones that don't and they come out gaming, I mean, you know, I can have some tolerance for that, but I can't tolerate dudes doing that, you know. Okay, so yeah, we just witnessed Joel watch his daughter get murdered right in front of his eyes, so that's pretty fucked up. But yeah, man, and yeah, it wasn't until PS2 that I got super into gaming. Thanks to like, I remember X-Play was on at that time, and I was just flipping through channels. I was watching X-Play and it was just like filling me with all this information about gaming and stuff like that. And one of the earliest games I remember having on PS2.
With the bureaucrats out of power, we can finally take the necessary steps.
Los Angeles is now the latest city to be placed under martial law. All residents are required to report to their designated board. Riots have continued for a third consecutive day, and winter rations are at an all-time low.
I was in middle school. I picked the game up because I was super into anime and stuff.
Have claimed responsibility for both attacks.
You know,
your public charter calls for the return of all branches of government.
Demonstrations broke out following the execution of 6 more alleged
I looked
firefighters.
at the art on the box for Kingdom Hearts. I was like, wow, what is this? A Disney anime? I've never seen that.
Remember when
I
you
started
lost
playing
in the
it.
darkness?
That's when I like later on I found out that the game had like Final Fantasy characters along with Disney characters, and I thought that was badass. And then from there, I just got super into the Final Fantasy series. Like, I started with Final Fantasy X and stuff like that. And yeah. So that's like when I went hardcore, and by the time I was 13, I had like all the major consoles out then. I wasn't a PC player because I'm not some spoiled rich white boy, you know. I totally don't understand PC gaming and how like people who say they PC game think that they're above all other gamers, you know, because most of the good shit is on consoles, such as what I'm playing right now, Last of Us Remastered, you know. It's on PS4. But yeah, like, by the time I was 13, I had like all the major consoles. Then major home consoles, PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. And yeah, 13 was like the cutoff point where I decided that I was going to follow up gaming and hopefully make it a career. But things don't always work out that way, you know, because there are people out there that, you know, this is again going back to the fake gamer girls.
So I'll take one guess.
There are people out there that hate you, you know, for what you do. Like, for instance, I game and I can't, there's no one that can shit on me for gaming, you know, whether it be hardcore or not, because
you want to explain this?
I mean, I'm entitled to video games, right? You know, it's my element. I love it and I do it, you know, and a lot of people don't like that fact because it's not them, you know, so they would do anything to like just ruin whatever mood I have or whatever, you know,
That's funny.
whatever I want to do in gaming because
Find out who they were.
because like
Yeah,
I said,
look,
I
they
can't
were a
get shit
couple
on
nobodies.
for
They
gaming.
don't matter.
You know,
What matters
I mean, there are a lot of people that
is
can
that
get shit on
Robert
for it, but I
fucking sent
can't.
them.
And yeah, I've been doing it most of my life.
He knows that
It's
we're
my
after
element.
him.
I love it.
He figures he's
you
gonna
know, and
get
I do
us
it.
first.
But I knew a friend of mine who
He's not
didn't know
smart
shit
enough.
about gaming and stuff, and it would be really fucked up if all of a sudden he's in the industry, you know?
Oh,
Like he never
warehouse
had game
area
consoles
5.
as a child. You
Can't
know?
say for how long though.
It sounds like he never even bothered to give himself
I can
a
name
proper childhood, you know? Like, gaming was one of the opportunities I had as a kid, and I grabbed on it, you know? I mean, right now I'm in like, I'm not really in the best position because like I said, you know, people hate me for gaming because it's my element and I love it, you know? And I'm a kid inside, you know? Games, I consider games, like, even though they're more mature and stuff nowadays, like, it's still kind of a kid's thing, you know? And I'm a kid inside, so. But then you have like these hipster wannabes and, you know, people who think that they're so much more intelligent. It's like, what are you doing trying to pose as a gamer, you know? It's like, I can understand you liking it because games are great, you know, they're fun, but don't come out trying to be a fake, you know? I mean, to some extent, I can tolerate it in females, but not in a dude, you know? But I know for a fact, like, as much as I get shit for gaming, like, my dad despises it, and even though I can make it a career and whatnot, and there's a lot of money, he's one of those ear-headed people, you know, and you get a lot of those as well. I mean, I had a friend whose dad was just like that. I was just chilling in his house. His dad walked by and was like, hey, don't have him on these games. I'm like, come on, dude. These games can make a lot of money, like, getting into the industry, but it's whatever, you know. So, yeah, that's my rant on, like, you know, fake gamer girls and fake gamers and, you know, like, the people who game. Because I consider myself a gamer and I can't get shit on it. Because again, it's my element, I love it, I do it. So yeah. And I have a thorough history of it, so, you know. But I just don't want to, because I know there are some crazy people out there who's never even gamed as a kid and all of a sudden they're an adult. They're like, oh, I want to get into this because there's a lot of money to be had, you know, and so they fake it to make it. And I know some people like that with that mentality. So yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest and get a little progress in The Last of Us Remastered on PS4, which I love. And I just noticed I have to change the YouTube title because it's the first video I made actually just had The Last of Us, but I forgot to put in the remastered part. So I'm gonna do that, and yeah, you know, just gotta, you know, I'm proud of myself, man. I love my shit. I was always on top of my shit, and I love gaming, you know? That's my shit. And a lot of people hate me for that, because as much as they love it, it's not their shit, you know? So, anyways, I think I'm gonna just save and end the Let's Play here, because I know for a fact that once I get past to that security checkpoint, shit's gonna go down. Alright,